joining me on the show is Mr. Khalid Ansari, Executive Director of IMPAR. Also with us on the show is Ambassador Ashok Sajjanhar, former diplomat. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, IMPAR Media panelist, defense expert, is also here with us. Last but not the least, Gautam Mukherjee, senior journalist, is also joining us on the show. Mohammed Ali Shah, where do you stand on this? You know, there have been precedents in the past where the Tablighi Jamaat has been associated with disseminating teachings which propagate terror, and that is the reason that Saudi Arabia, a country like Saudi Arabia, has done its homework, it's done its investigation and banned the Tablighi Jamaat. But Pakistan, in doing so, has definitely shot itself in the foot once again. There is no country in the OIC, Ali, that Pakistan hasn't begged money from, and the biggest benefactor has been offended.
Vineet, you are absolutely right. You know, Pakistan right now, they are going through a very, very tough economic time, and they are in deep trouble financially. So they and Saudi Arabia is a friend of theirs who they are getting monetary help. They would not want to afford to offend Saudi Arabia at this time. But at the same time, if you look at it strategically, in 2023, elections are coming up in Pakistan. And who had helped Imran Khan to come into power? The radicals. Now, so Pakistan, Imran Khan is only trying to appease the radicals. Secondly, Tablighi Jamaat, when you say the headquarters are in Nizamuddin, Tablighi Jamaat is an umbrella organization. You cannot really say that Tablighi Jamaat, the entire Jamaat, is negative. No. It is one umbrella organization under which one group Saudi Arabia had banned, the Al-Abab group, which Mr. Khalid Ansari rightly said just now. So it was that group which Saudi Arabia had banned, and now Pakistan, when it comes forward and says, because Pakistan will try to appease the radicals over there. Now, in one group, for example, in a school, in one school, if there are a few bad boys, that doesn't mean the entire school is bad, right? So now and also the intelligence, the intelligence in India has put a hawk's eye on Tablighi Jamaat headquarters in Nizamuddin for years together, in fact. In fact, whenever, as per the protocol, whenever anyone comes for the Tablighi Jamaat, is always scrutinized by the intelligence. Where has he come from? The intelligence has all the data of every single member. From where has he come? Where is he staying? What are his routines? From minute to minute, the intelligence does the job well. So it is actually, it's not very accurate to say that because Pakistan has the interest in seeing what the Tablighi Jamaat has their headquarters in India, in New Delhi, in Nizamuddin, that is why Pakistan would want to do that. No, that would be incorrect. But yes, Pakistan certainly is trying to appease the radicals because of their upcoming election, Vineet. And this, Pakistan will pay a very heavy price. And also, having said that, I'll conclude by saying, the moment Tablighi means to gain, to gather education. So in India, the Tablighi Jamaat, actually, I know for a fact, they go in to gain education. And Jamaat means a congregation. Like on Fridays, you go for a Jamaat in a mosque. You are in a, like you have church service, the community service. Jamaat is basically a congregation. Bheed, jahan pe log ikhatta hote hain, where people actually gather. So Tablighi Jamaat. But obviously, in Pakistan, the Tablighi Jamaat in Pakistan must be indulging in these nefarious activities. And this particular group is from Nigeria, which Saudi Arabia had banned. So obviously that group, Saudi Arabia would be having their right and valid reasons. They would not act out of a haste. Now, but when this news broke out 2 weeks back, about 10 days back, that Saudi Arabia had banned Tablighi Jamaat, Saudi Arabia had banned that Al-Abab sect of Tablighi Jamaat. So when you say that, okay, Pakistan would be having their vested interest in keeping the Tablighi Jamaat headquarters in Nizamuddin so that they can have a link, it would be totally incorrect, because then that means the intelligence is not doing the job at all, which means what is the intelligence doing? So yes, coming back to it, when Pakistan endorses Tablighi Jamaat, there I feel embarrassed. That means now, because Pakistan already has a global terrorism stamp, IT, international terrorism. So now when Pakistan endorses that, they could have come out and said about one group, no. So then yes, a right thinking person like me also would want to think, so would want to think twice about Tablighi Jamaat as a whole. So now what Pakistan is doing, they are causing more damage to the world, to the world, apart from the Muslim community, to the world on the whole. They, in fact, these terrorist organizations which have come out of Pakistan have not just done damage to the world, they have done maximum damage to the Muslim community, not in terms of casualty, also by defaming them, by giving the entire Muslim community a bad name. Today, ISIS, the Islamic State, or the ISIS-K, Khorasan, Taliban, these are the organizations, these radical organizations actually give a terrible name, and that is how the entire community is painted with the right brush. And I do not blame anyone for actually misrepresenting or thinking, because of, it's not that their knowledge will be limited, no. It is like Mr. Mukherjee, for example, I respect his views completely, but you know, and this is because, I will tell you why. Because the picture, it's only the Islam community only. Like Pakistan, the picture they have painted for the global world is that Islam is all about terrorism, which is not. So they put that picture before everyone's eyes, and it is countries like Pakistan, these terrorist organizations, which are actually responsible for Islamophobia, not the right-wing groups, not anybody else. It is basically yehi dushman hai khud Muslimanon ke. You can see in Afghanistan, Taliban has actually done more damage to Muslims than anybody else. The ISIS has done more damage to Muslims than anybody else. The Lashkar-e-Toiba, the Mujahid, all the terrorist groups, you know, these terrorist groups, these radicals have done. So Pakistan definitely is going to be trying to appease. And obviously, you know, they have been protests in Balochistan as well, which, you know, at the north-south frontier of Pakistan, the Baluchis have not been getting correct drinking water. They've been getting sewage water. They don't have employment opportunities. They don't have health facilities. They do not have education. And now China today has taken serious concern of the fact that Baluchis are protesting. I'll tell you why now. Because Imran Khan is obviously not concerned with what is happening to his countrymen in Pakistan. He is obviously more concerned of going and appeasing other people, appeasing China, appeasing the radicals. He has links with Khalil. Everyone, the whole world knows that, who helped him in winning elections. And when the Balakot surgical strikes took place, I mean, when in the year 2019, when the airstrikes took place, that time there was a full 7-acre camp. I mean, in Balakot, ridiculous. It was all supported by Imran Khan. At the end of the day, when our Indian Air Force went and bombarded them.
All right. Ali, hold on to that thought. We have loads to discuss. Ali, 10 seconds to you. We've completely run out of time.
Right, Vineet. In the year 2010, a massacre had taken place in Lahore in a mosque, where 94 Ahmadi Muslims were taken hostage and they were killed in cold blood. Now, the Law Minister of Pakistan came forward and said that it is been done by the group that you are mentioning right now, by the Tablighi Jamaat. But okay, now in 2016, Pakistan had banned Tablighi Jamaat then, saying that they would have a bad influence on society. So now it only goes to prove that, you know, they would be having a different Tablighi Jamaat. And Imran Khan, it's been hence proved that he is not concerned about the people of Pakistan. He is more concerned on appeasing the radicals. He's more concerned on appeasing China. He's more concerned about saving his chair. He's not concerned about whether the economy of Pakistan drowns or not. Now, secondly, I'll just quickly close in like 10 more seconds. I completely agree with Ambassador Sajjan Har, where he said that yes, the Islamic Minister of Saudi Arabia should come forward and give a clarification that it was not the entire Tablighi Jamaat. It's been over almost 20 days now, but that should have happened first. And secondly, also I agree with Mr. Khalid Ansari that, you know, Tablighi Jamaat should be very more, it should be not more, should be very transparent. They should have on their website about the activities that they do. It should, so that the world knows actually what they are actually up to, and not just jump to speculations and they think that, you know, okay, this is what they are doing and make their own assumptions and presumptions on that. Because yes, hence proof, Tablighi Jamaat in India would do something else. Tablighi Jamaat maybe in China, in Pakistan, would be doing something else altogether, and it's been proved over here. That's what I would like to say, Vineet.
All right, on that note, we'll end the show. Thank you everyone for being a part of this insightful conversation.